She wants to learn how to cook Chinese food.
I'm going to the theater.
Mm,
I need to get a new battery for my car.
I'm going to bloom some flowers in the garden. The foreign student was having trouble understanding the lesson.
What's your favorite hobby? I'm going to the botanical gardens.
He plays soccer every Saturday.
I'm going to watch an English movie.
I will bowl a strike.
But it's beyond the pale. I'm going to have to miss your concert because I have to work.
Can you give me a hand with this heavy load? He guessed, but the answer was 12.
While I was sleeping, somebody entered the room. We've been through a lot together, and I know I can always count on her. The law is clear. I don't know if I should believe you.
You watch TV in the evening.
The crowd was large and unruly, so I called for backup.
She makes crafts in her free time.
I still have the car, and I'm driving to the store.
The ring was too small for my finger. I have a pair of socks. I will be learning Spanish in the fall. Email is a convenient way to communicate. According to the report, the company is doing well.
She ran the marathon and finished in under 4 hours. There is always the risk that the company you invest in will go bankrupt. I don't notice anything at all.
She sat in Lee Park and enjoyed the sunshine. I have a meeting with my boss in the afternoon. There is a spider underneath the table.
Yes, we have a restaurant. The dog chased the cat around the garden. Otherwise, you will never reach your full potential.
Everyone was excited for the concert. I am going to the movies with my family. We go to the mountains to hike. The disease spread rapidly and affected many people in the community. I'm sorry for staring. I'm going to the store to buy some food for my party. She writes in her journal every day. The estate was very difficult to envelop, and it was very equal. Both the team and the coach were happy with the win. She makes crafts in her free time. I can't wait to relax and soak up the sun. I'm sorry if I made you feel awkward.
How old are you? I don't know if I can trust you.
The dead leaves rustled in the wind.
I'm in room with the chairs.
Email is a convenient way to communicate. The condition of the roads is a major concern for commuters. We took a trip to the zoo. He has been fighting cancer for a few years.
Is there a charge for Wi-Fi?
They wear matching t-shirts on vacation. We need to accept the terms and conditions before proceeding. I own a pack of dogs.
I have a lot of pride. Wage for everything you know.
He has the ability to speak multiple languages. He drinks coffee in the morning. We have lunch at noon. According to the statistics, crime rates have decreased.
The cat slept on the couch all day.
I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for it. He has been fighting cancer for a few years. Despite the difficult economic situation, the company decided to continue with its expansion plans.
Excuse me, we're at the restroom. The use of force is not permitted. I'm trying to be more patient. It can help you communicate with people from all over the world.
I will not go out if it is snowing. You tried a new recipe for dinner. We are going to watch a movie tonight. I'd like to contribute to the discussion. They use public transportation to get around.
The house is beyond the power of human strength.
We need to accept the terms and conditions before proceeding.
That is beyond reach. I'm going to the theater.
And I cheered for my team at the game.
We drove to the mountains and went hiking.
I'm not cruel. I just want to know what happened.
I am likely to live a long and prosperous life. I'm going to the dentist.
I have a pain in my arm. He's an expert in computer programming. I can't believe she would say such a thing.
Our rooms are $100 per night. I am listening to music.
I like to read mystery novels. Black is the color of night.
I'm sorry, we don't have any rooms available at that price. I am likely to look people in the eye when I'm talking to them. I listened to a podcast on my way to work this morning.
The wind blows through the trees.
That makes sense, but I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm looking for a new dress for a wedding. I will not go out if it is dangerous.
The house is beyond description.
I'm going to the store to buy some food for my cat. I live in a small district in the city. The distance between the two cities is about 200 miles.
I'm in the room with the money.
He owns a car. They go to the lake on summer days.
I don't notice anything in particular about them.
He has the ability to play the piano beautifully.
I'm going to the party.
The engineer was very enormous and he was very entertaining. I have the proper papers. White is the color of snow. He enjoys playing video games in his free time.
It's so surreal. I believe that it is essential to be able to communicate in English.
My uncle is a doctor. The elephant is a big animal. I have a pain in my arm. I will be home. Black is the color of night. I'd like to contribute to the discussion. The air quality in this city is poor. I'm going to the library. I go to the bookstore on my free time. What do you do? The course was challenging but rewarding. I will not go out if it is dangerous. She takes a walk in the park during her lunch break.
I have a lot of tolerance. Could you explain it to me?
I will not go out if it is scary. They accepted the gift with gratitude. The building was on fire. They subscribed to a magazine.
I'm going to the optometrist.
I will go out if it is not raining.
I am riding a bike.
I'm going to boot up my computer to start working.
I'm going to listen to English music. I'm hoping to improve my grammar.
I shall wear the shirt. The team failed to win the championship. She wears a necklace every day.
And, I'm sort of tired, but
Yeah.
whom did you talk to?
I'm going to the store to buy some cheap food.
Problems can arise when people don't communicate.
The store is far from my house. They are fond of hiking in the mountains. I will go out if it is not dangerous.
I'd like to learn more about that.
She has a fever.
I enjoy learning about different cultures. She has a lot of money.
The castle was built in the middle of the 13th century.
I'm trying to be more patient.
Should it realize that quietness is necessary?
I am taking a walk. She's always there for me. No matter. Breakfast is served from 7.
I looked down at the city below, and I felt so small. It was one of the most memorable moments of my life. My uncle is a doctor. I need some help.
The dog barked loudly at the mailman. The practice of politics is a popular way to gain power.
The door was open, so I walked.
I don't notice anything in particular about the present situation.
He made a claim for damages after the accident. My approach to solving this problem is different. Gray is often seen as a depressing color.
Do you have a bar?
I'm sorry, I don't know. What is the return policy here?
I didn't quite catch your name.
I'm going to the library to get a new book.
I'm in the room with the supplies. I can't understand what you're saying.
I was covered in dust after cleaning the attic.
We share a lot of interests and have a lot of fun together. I'm going to the golf course. I'm ashamed of what I did.
I have a backache. We went for a sail on the lake. He's working hard to advance his career.
It's beyond the scope of my abilities.
The door was locked, and I couldn't get in. Actually, I prefer coffee over tea.
I'm going to the zoo.
She writes in her journal every day. The black cat crossed the street in front of me. He guessed, but the answer was 12. The food tastes bad. I don't like it.
It can help you communicate with people from all over the world.
I'm looking for a new dress for a wedding, but I don't think that's the right decision.
What's your favorite zoo?
I have a dog. We go to the spa on special occasions. She appears to be happy in the photos. I don't notice anything in particular about the way things are at present. I shall wake up. I am sure you will be able to use the new vocabulary words in your own sentences. I will not go out if the ground is wet.
I am the owner of this house. I don't notice anything in particular about it. I thought you might be able to help me.
I have a blue pen. She goes to the gym every morning.
I need to buy some milk. I'm in a room with the piano.
I hate the color black.
I have a lot of work to do this week. The house is beyond the scope of my knowledge.
The food tastes bad. I don't like it. I can't concentrate on my work with all this noise.
I'm studying English at the moment. Our rooms with 2 beds are $120 per night.
Direct your anger at the right person. I'll be at the gym for an hour.
I'm not sure if I want to trust you. I'm in the next room.
There was not enough evidence to support the claim.
The number of people often occurring in the office.
The leaves fall from the trees in the autumn.
They cooked dinner together and had a great time.
The chief was a tall man. I'll see you tomorrow. I put all my jewelry in the box for safekeeping.
I don't notice anything in particular about the affair. I'm going to the store. Do you have any siblings? You mentioned you were interested in learning more about gardening. The use of force is not permitted.
I have a favorite fellow who is extra fit and fair. Blue is the color of the ocean. Also, we need to consider the budget for this trip.
I need to deposit some money. I'm looking for a room with a view of the river.
I'm going to the library. I will be finishing my book next month. We are ahead of schedule for this project.
Is there a charge for Wi-Fi?
I appreciate your help. The activity of cooking is a fun hobby. Actually, I don't have any plans for tonight. She cleans her house every weekend.
They traveled to Thailand and visited many temples.
The entire city was destroyed by the earthquake. The test was easy. He passed it with flying colors. They're going to have a party on Saturday. I have to earn enough money to ease my family's financial burden. He goes to the park to play.
The use of force is not permitted.
The ceiling was very high.
The use of force is not permitted.
What music do you like? I'm staying at the hotel. I'm not sure what to do, but I'll keep trying. The airplane flies in the sky. I bought a dozen eggs at the store. I drink water when I'm thirsty.
I'm in the room with the supplies. The house is beyond the bounds of probability.
I have a stomach ache. Do you know what time it is?
I'm going for a walk.
I love to climb mountains and explore new trails. I have a pain in my leg.
Someone is following me.
He takes the bus to work every day. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I can't help you. The black cat crossed the street in front of me. I can't believe it's already a December. Time really flies when you're having fun. The target market for this product is young adults.
What's your favorite player? I'm going to the swimming pool. I'm in the room with the closet. Bathe.
The egg is white. I will not go out if it's cold. The flowers bloom in the spring. The equipment was enormous, and it was difficult to escape. I'm in the hospital. I have a toothache. I read news online every day. I am glad that we can learn new vocabulary words together.
I'm going to the zoo. I am the parent of 3 children.
I saw a pink rabbit in the forest. I will go because I want to. We rent a quiet apartment.
The house is beyond the bounds of probability.
He admits to making a mistake.
I have a lot of kindness. I have some friends